All right. Uh-oh. What's that? Got a warning. Never mind. I'm not streaming on Twitter. Boo hoo. I don't care. I'm not paying to stream on Twitter because I don't know if anybody's ever watched me on Twitter. Um. All right. Let me do my stuff here. Out. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I see you're here. Can you hear me and everything?
Time for Mutiny Simulator. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I am still in the setup mode here. Uh huh. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do.
Is this the new PS3?
No, this is Xbox. This is Xbox. So I'm just making sure I got my stream going. I have not turned on the PS3 at all. So since I've been gone, I just turned on Xbox to make sure that the Xbox is working. Everything's fine there. I'm now swapping this to. Uh, wait. Okay. So this is, and I'm going to do the same for me. So this is the PS3 input. So I got my controller here. Let's see what happens. I may need to I may need to go up there and hit the button. Okay, we're waiting. Okay. Uh, let's see. The receiver turned off on me. That's not good. But I think this is more of an HDMI thing than anything. Let me see my switch. Okay. Go to, yep. Okay. You're seeing things because I'm trying to switch back and forth on there. And I'm wondering if there's a problem with the PS3 because it does have no, that should still be fine. I just recalled something. The PS3 has encryption on it, so it won't do any of this crap. Let me be right back. Let me first. I'm going to check to see if it's working on my TV. All right. I think. Yeah, that's being detected. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's working. I just have to do some stuff here to get the streaming.
Yay.
Sorry for this as being so boring, but give me a quick second. So the PS3, the problem, to let you guys know if you guys can hear me, the problem is that PS3 has built-in HDMI encryption, and so it won't allow, because of the encryption, it won't allow the streaming. So what you got to do is you got to kind of do this. I got it working on my main one, as you've seen before, but okay, there it is. It's already come through. Nice. Let me change on my side. All right. Anyway, so can you see the screen? So yeah, the real quick check on the stream. Can you see? Sorry for the being there for so long, but okay. So all right. Well, I got my controller here. I'm going to hit the button. This might need to be a real one. You know what? I'm going to get a real controller and not that one. I'll be right back. All right, I'm trying to restart, and I'm hoping we'll get an update when this restarts.
Uho.
Oh wait a minute. I might need to redo something here. I didn't read the right button. Got to hit start and select.
Did you prepare the SDD at all?
Yes. So here's what's happened. I have not I've done nothing to the PS to the I've done nothing to the hard drive. So that's what's going on here. What I've done. Perfect. Oh, I'll be right back. So it's now formatting the hard drive. So all I've done is I downloaded. I went to the PlayStation website, and I've done nothing on the hard drive, the SSD that we did in there. It's still basically all of the box. And I took the USB drive and I went to the PlayStation website, downloaded the PlayStation, the update. They have a version on their website of version 4.91, the latest version. And I downloaded that, put it on my thumb drive, and stuck my thumb drive. And I had to format the thumb drive as FAT32. So, but having that saying, hey, it's going to format, that's good. And apparently it has to be a real, it can't be an aftermarket controller that does this. There we go.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, everything looks, I think we're in pretty good shape. This looks like it'll go pretty quick. I want to make sure it starts up the copying the stuff, because that takes, if I recall correctly, that takes a little while. That's why I got Star Trek on queue, so I can just swap right back over to it. We can play a little Star Trek. But yeah, I mean, this is like I said, for you, this is something at least worth thinking about. Because then after we get it up and running and we try a game out on it and kind of make sure that everything is going good, we will do a test where we'll jailbreak it. Is basically what I'm saying. I plan on jailbreaking. There it goes. It's rebooting. I'll be right back. I've got to go to the controller. Mm-hmm. All right. Grab a quick drink, and then we'll start some Star Trek. All right. Let's do a little Star Trek work. That flops over. Make sure it's working on my stream. Yep. That's me changing over my TV. Confirm. I have a controller.
You only have a couple more hours, right?
Yeah, I do. That's what I'm hoping to do both of these today. So play a little Star Trek, and then after we play a little while, I'll swap back and we'll mess with the PS3 stuff. The problem is with I'm doing the jailbreak. I don't necessarily want to do that on stream because it does like there's network stuff and stuff like that that's put on there. So I may not do that like fully on stream.
Thank you. I'm not sure one of my kind would have done for you what you did for me. I did not expect a show of mercy. I hoped.
Oh.
You could have just as easily left me to my fate.
I saved you, but it hurt our side.
That's just one of the differences between Starfleet and you. Scions of the Flame. Our mission is to help when we can, even if that means helping our enemies.
There is honor in that.
Now that we're safe on your ship, I think you
That's-
were right to bring her.
Okay.
Things seem a little different now than they did in the heat of battle.
We're not safe yet.
There's more than one way to deal with messy situations.
Just because we're back on the Resolute doesn't mean we're safe yet.
Look, this is good. Don't lose sight of that.
Oh, no surprises here. But your shoulders separated. If you come with me to sickbay, we can get you fixed up in no time.
Thank you. I'll find you afterwards.
You two, check in at your stations. This thing isn't over yet.
What we got here?
She was a good little escape pod. Not that I want another ride like that anytime soon.
That's right. We
You're really making us proud out there, Diaz. The lower decks don't get a lot of glory.
Well, I'm just getting started.
Tell me, did any crew from the Zeldi survive?
Well, since the Lydian ships have no escape pods, I think it was just us.
I see. I thought so. I had a partner on board. After this mission, she and I were meant to. Doesn't matter. All that matters now is making the Takan pay for what they've done.
lousy Takan.
We'll stop them. I promise.
Yep.
Hey, Diaz.
Yeah.
Did you see our people over there? Miranda?
Kapoor, Hauser?
We saw Miranda and Kapoor, but they're bioformed. And as far as I know, there's no way to undo it.
That means they're not our friends anymore.
If they attack us?
We'll have to stop them. No matter what it takes.
I want to be. I'm hoping I get to calibrate more sensors.
I guess we have to be ready for that.
I can't believe it, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing Chovak. Not that I'd expect this kind of welcome from him, but I can just imagine the look on his face.
You know what? I want to see him too. It'll be nice to get one piece of normalcy.
I'm sure we can count on him for that.
I can't believe it! You evaded the Takan, ejected their warp cores, and lived to talk about it!
That we did.
Sums it up.
They're gonna be teaching this at the Academy for years to come. I mean it. Everybody's gonna learn how you pulled it off.
Yeah, when they do, make sure they get my name right. D-I-A-Z. Diaz. Edsalars too.
I'm sure no one will forget.
That's
I heard about Belle. Is Miranda?
As far as we know, she's still out there.
Well, I know Captain Rydek will do her best to get her back.
Hold on. Rydek? What about Captain Solano?
He was turned into a Takan. Rydek had to take over. She's a hell of an officer, but none of us have been up against anything.
yeah, that lousy captain. I blame
No
you.
one has. Not in 500,000 years.
I guess there's never a dull moment around here, huh?
You telling me it's not always like this?
Not if we can help it.
Talk to you later.
It is agreeable to see you again.
Thanks, Chobak.
Is that so?
It was by no means a certainty that you would return to duty here.
It is agreeable to see you as well, sir.
I concur.
You should know your absences left engineering terribly short-handed. During your sojourn, this department has fallen unacceptably behind schedule on both regular and irregular duties.
We're ready for work.
There's been a whole lot of irregularity going around.
Seems like you could use some help around here. We're ready to go to work.
I'd like to catch my breath for at least a few minutes, Carter.
Normally, I would assign you to one of the many pressing repair tasks. But, given your experience on board the Zeldy, I have suggested you join the senior staff briefing as we determine our next course of action. You can commence your maintenance shift afterwards.
I tended to an Elydian earlier. Major Sarlet Arminta.
Ah, yes. I met him at the negotiations.
I never would have imagined I'd be here, on the same ship, working together with our oppressors. But now that I am, I can imagine a future where the Hotari and Elydians are no longer enemies. I'd always hoped for peace, but it seems so far away. There's still a lot of bad blood.
Peace is often fleeting. If there's a chance, you should take it.
Peace with our former enemies may be hard for some to accept, but it's what my people need.
That's coming
Yeah.
nicely. Thank you, Tylus. I'll take it from here.
I wonder if I'm going to get the bad ending. My guess is yes.
We're almost done.
I have to brief Ambassador Spock in a few minutes.
Ambassador Spock can wait. You have some fences to mend. Personally, I'm against the needless destruction of innocent life forms, so I'm glad you transported the Draconian crystals onto the ship. But Lieutenant Bedrosian obviously feels otherwise.
Yep, I'm going to have to.
Right now, you need the full support of your bridge crew.
I mean, Bedrosian.
Being an effective leader requires trust, but an issue as divisive as this can create discord.
We all know I'm new to this, so it's nice to have your support.
Even when we don't agree or there's something I don't like, I'll let you know. But you'll always have my support. It's been a chaotic last few days for everyone. You need to name a new first officer in preparation for what's coming. You'll have to work to regain Lieutenant Bedrosian's trust, but if she's removed from consideration, it comes down to Westbrook or Ermot. Obviously, there are pros and cons with each, but ultimately, the decision is yours. Commander Westbrook has seniority and was hoping to be Captain Solano's first officer. Ermot has the knowledge and experience that makes him more than qualified.
To be honest, Lieutenant Bedrosian feels like the
I'm going with it. She hates me.
I would otherwise agree. But given what happened, that'll take some work on your part.
Yep.
You're as good as new.
Thank you, Dr. Devon.
I'm going for it.
Always nice.
The person who I almost killed and also now hates me.
Keep Ambassador Spock waiting.
Captain. Perfect.
I'll meet you inside.
I'm here to officially tender my resignation from the crew of the USS Resolute. I cannot in good conscience continue to serve aboard this ship, not while the interests of the enemy take precedent over the safety of the crew.
Lieutenant, we both know how much we need your help and expertise for the coming conflict.
Request denied.
To replace you.
Get to work.
I understand, Captain, and I apologize, but my heart is not in it any longer, and to stay would be a disservice to us both.
My door is always open if you change your mind.
I appreciate that.
Should I just have gone request denied?
Have Ambassador Spock via subspace shortly.
Thank you, Mr. Ermot.
I'll notify Lieutenant Bedrosian we're about to begin.
That won't be necessary.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsolar have first-hand experience with our adversaries. I thought it advantageous for them to join this briefing. I understand this is unusual, but I trust you have no objections?
Talk about moving up in the world.
These are unusual times, Mr. Chovak.
In all seriousness, what Diaz and Edsolar accomplished aboard the Zeldi is nothing short of remarkable. They're both to be commended, not only for surviving against incredible odds, but for helping our efforts against these scions.
You know, Carter deserves most of the credit. None of us would have made it without his help. We'd all be bioformed by this point.
But there were way more people involved than just me. Not only Petty Officer Edsolar, but we had help from an Elydian officer named Arminta as well.
Interesting.
Ambassador Spock is ready for you.
Put him through.
Captain Rydek, your recent change in station certainly warrants mention, and I trust you to faithfully execute your expanded duties. Right now, we must keep our attention on the clear and present danger that lies ahead, the Takan and their warship. The closest populations are the Hotari and Elydian systems, and they are likely the first targets for mass bioforming. After that, lies Federation space. I have advised Starfleet Command to send an impromptu battle group to intercept and assist you, but that will take time. You are our first line of defense.
Done.
And with our shield algorithms compromised, we are at a great disadvantage. Of course, you know that as well as I do.
We can do this alone.
We can take them on ourselves. We've already had some success against the Takan. We destroyed one of their modified Elydian ships, the Zeldi, in combat.
That was not a true Takan warship, was it?
No.
Remember,
Okay, neutral. I don't want Spock to not like me.
to work together towards a common goal.
Ugh, I picked the wrong one.
We made any progress in finding a way to defend ourselves from the Aphilion's bioforming weapon?
Currently, our shields will not protect us, but I am compiling all of the information the away team gathered on the Zeldi and cross-referencing it against our own as well as Portal 6-3's methods.
The away team is sitting right here. They survived without getting bioformed, so we know it's possible. So, what's the secret? How do we defend ourselves? Is there a weakness we can exploit? Something we can do to avoid getting bioformed?
I wish I could tell you the solution. But the truth is, there is no easy answer. There's no defense against bioforming. One-on-one or on a mass scale. At least, not that I know of.
We may not be able to stop it, but it might be possible to slow it down. It's too soon to say for sure, but we've had some promising indications that Duridium can delay the bioforming process.
Duridium?
It's not a cure. It's not going to bring anyone back we've already lost. But Duridium is a cell stabilizer, so it has the potential to slow down the onset of physical and mental changes, if not entirely prevent them. And it might be the only ship in the fleet with this much Duridium on hand. In fact, a lot of ships wouldn't have any.
Close it, but then what?
You say that it slows the process, but this doesn't actually stop the Takan from taking over, does it?
Correct. I can't be 100% certain, but it appears this is only a short-term solution. Also, it requires a much larger dose to be effective. We don't have enough Duridium on board to protect the whole crew. We barely have enough to protect everyone in this room.
That's the stuff I have to use.
Won't do us much good then.
The use case I'd suggest is that it could buy a little time for an officer or a small group to complete a task or mission. But it has to be taken at the moment of exposure to the bioforming mechanism.
Prepare a delivery method for this remedy.
That raises the question. What is the mission?
Assuming the Aphelion uses shields of some kind, I don't expect it will be easy to bypass their defenses.
We may not be able to block the Aphelions' attack either. But if they do strike, we know their weapon uses transporter technology. We might be able to backtrack their signal path.
Like we did to evacuate Captain Rydek from Tau.
Exactly. We could send an away team onto the Aphelion.
So we could destroy it from the inside.
I'm not exactly sure how, but that's the idea.
From their attack against them.
So it's like jujitsu. We use their attack and turn it against them.
That's the idea.
We'll keep thinking on it. I'd rather not have to take a direct hit to punch back. There might be some other way we can turn their strength into a weakness.
We'll need to prepare a boarding party, if it comes to that.
Petty Officers Edsalar and Diaz are the logical choices to lead any away mission to the Aphelion. They have already crippled one enemy ship. If anyone can do so again, it is them.
This isn't like the engineering mission that took you to the Zeldi. Do you really have some special insights that a tactical team wouldn't?
Doesn't the fact that we're here speak for itself?
Just surviving won't be enough this time.
Sabotage is kind of becoming our specialty. We'll find a way to get the job done.
Well, he certainly has the swagger for it.
If this is the necessary course of action, I support it.
With the help of Portal. He should be part of the away team.
I will compile all the latest data on the tricorders, just in case.
More tricorder work.
Meantime, I want you working on ways we can combat the Takan tech. Shields, weapons, anything we can use.
Yes, Captain.
Anything else, Ambassador?
I know this matter is in capable hands. Hold the line as best you can. Help is on the way.
Thank you.
I have faith in all of you.
I have faith in all of you to meet this moment with the urgency it requires. I expect all of us to give it everything we've got. Thank you, Petty Officers Diaz and Edsalar. You're dismissed.
While we have a quorum of senior staff, there is a procedural element we need to take care of. The Resolute command codes must be transferred to Captain Rydek for control of the ship.
Of course.
Computer, transfer all command codes to Captain Jara Rydek. Voice authorization Ermot, Echo 4 Lima.
Voice authorization Duval. Beta 2 Yankee.
Voice authorization Westbrook. Alpha 7 Tango.
Awaiting your authorization, Captain.
We're gonna do Alpha 7 Whiskey.
Voice authorization Rydek. Alpha 7 Whiskey.
Captain's codes transferred. The updated command structure is incomplete. Please designate a new first officer.
Who is the new first officer?
Please designate a new first officer.
Who's it gonna be? I feel like I gotta do Blueby. He was my buddy before. Yeah, okay, and that's a fair point, can't I? No.
Please designate a new first officer.
Blueby.
I am proud to name Commander Ermot as my new first officer, effective immediately. Congratulations.
Thank you, Captain. I promise I won't let you down.
You helped me take over, so that's...
He did support your mutiny.
Right, that's what I figured.
USS Resolute.
Awaiting voice authorization.
Voice authorization Ermot, Echo 4 Lima.
Authorization is now complete.
Now, if you'll excuse me, there's work to be done.
Nicely done. I think that went well.
Captain Rydek!
Excuse me for a minute.
This is just unbelievable, unacceptable, inexplicable. To be the most senior officer on the bridge, and to be passed over again? It was bad enough when you went to Ermot with the information about Captain Solano being compromised. But this? I've never felt more humiliated.
I know how you must feel given your seniority and history aboard this ship. You have every right to be angry. But I had to factor what would best serve our interests at this particular point in time. Which is why I chose Commander Ermont.
He's not even close to being first officer material. He's little more than a bureaucrat who's never set foot off the ship.
Maybe you should
That is a
quit.
serious liability at a time when we need experience. Otherwise, we don't stand a chance against the Scions.
Nope, my decision's final.
Commander Westbrook, but my decision is final.
He doesn't like that.
Ridiculous.
Bye. Let's see how many people I gotta do let's do it real quick. Who hates me more?
I say see if you can get him to quit too.
Alright, well, he doesn't like me. I feel like Spock doesn't like me. He definitely doesn't like me. That's right. I got my crew right here. These three are my buddies. And Portal likes me. Oh, Riker's giving me the smile. That's all I need to know. All right, we got a new chapter here. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's flip back to the PlayStation and see what's going on there. May have turned off. I'm back. Here, let me. Okay. It beeped at me. Nothing being shown there. Let me check real quick on my TV, see if Sorry, I'm just checking real quick to see if it's detecting that. Okay. Yeah, I'm going. I do have a setup thing. Let me do the setup. Sorry, I'm just doing some setup here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're in good shape. Let me just do some rework here. Okay, nice. That looks like it's working. And let me. Perfecto. Okay. Rid of you.
That's looking promising.
Yes, it is. Okay. Step one, let me get this. So I was using a full official PlayStation controller for that setup. Okay. I got to figure out how to change my controller over. I had this controller for the previous one. Sorry, I'm doing some. Doing some work here. Sure. All right, it says that maybe that just doesn't like this cable. This may just be a power cable. That might be my problem. All right, I'll be right back. Or maybe.
I gotta head out for maybe 30 minutes.
Okay. Well, this is probably a good time because what I will do during this time is I'm going to do just some testing to get this thing kind of going. And what? Got a disc in here? Whoops a doodle! And So yeah, I'll just gonna make the what. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure that the drive's working, and kind of make sure everything's up and going before I make any next steps. And I'll let you know where I'm at. My bad. That was loud. All right, all looking good. All right, here I am doing some software updates. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to nice. I want to do I mean, this all seems super promising that this is working. Boom. All right, all that's good. That means that the drive's working. We're gonna quit. I'm gonna eject it. Okay, one thing I want to do is I want to go to do some updates here. I want that to stay off. I want to mess with some settings here. I want to do. There we go. Uh-oh. Backspace. That's gonna be your name. Okay. And I want, I know I need to set the time. There, but oh, there it is. Date and time settings. Set automatically. Let me. Standard. Mountain time. Yep. Okay. Can see that. So we are set good there. Now I'm going to do a couple of things here. Huh? All right. I'm going to change my screen to the. Okay. Back on. Yes, you are. Just want to do some quick. Yeah, here. I'm doing a quick test here. Okay. I just want to see if this works here. Okay. I'm trying some stuff here. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. I think this is the wrong site though. Okay. Nope. All right. I'm doing some work here. Sorry, guys. Okay. Rebooting. I'm just using PS3 stuff. Don't mind me. Okay. Uh-huh. Ah, okay. Huh? Doing stuff. Okay, I'm doing a check here. All right, well, let me go. Okay, well, let me try. Hmm. All right, let me. And just totally turn off the system. See if that. Maybe what I'll do is I will. Let me do this. Ah. Okay. Trying this again. I'm doing some stuff on the PS3 that I'm not figuring out what to do here. Well, I tell you what, here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to stop streaming for right now and let me mess with this a little bit, and then I might stream a little bit later. I just finished something on Star Trek, so let me. So anyway, I will talk with you guys later.